The Democratic National Committee, Minnesota Congressman Keith Ellison throwing his hat into the ring, saying the party has to begin a rebuilding process. I'm Chaz Henry. Longtime PBS journalist Gwen Eiffel has died at the age of 61 after a battle with cancer.
One PBS NewsHour executive says, in an industry going through seismic change, Gwen Eiffel was a standard bearer for courage, fairness, and integrity. At NewsHour, Eiffel joined Judy Woodruff as the first woman to co-host a nightly news broadcast. She was also familiar to viewers of Washington Week, which she hosted since 1999. She moderated 2 vice presidential debates, and in February of this year, served in that role for a debate between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. I'm Jan Johnson.
A Georgia father's been found guilty of murder in the 2014 death of his toddler son, who died after being left in a hot car. The jury reached its verdict today in the trial of Justin Harris. His 22-month-old son died after Harris left the boy in his SUV while he was at work. The Dow today closed up 21, the S&P lost a quarter of a point, and the NASDAQ ended the trading day down 19. I'm Chaz Henry.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $26 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-361-9100. That's 1-800-361-9100. 1-800-361-9100. Or go to SelectQuote.com. We shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
News Talk 940 WMAC, Middle Georgia's news, weather, and traffic leader.
This is Lori Johnson in the 13 WMAZ Eyewitness Newsroom. Here's what's happening. Guilty on all counts. That was the verdict in the Ross Harris trial. The father was accused of leaving his 22-month-old son Cooper in the backseat of his car to die more than 2 years ago. Jurors found Harris guilty on all 8 counts against him, including malice murder, felony murder, and first-degree cruelty to children. A Houston County teenager pleaded guilty in the shooting death of another teen. Jury selection was underway Monday morning when Caden Barefoot changed his plea to guilty. A judge sentenced Barefoot to 20 years for voluntary manslaughter and another 30 years for criminal attempt to commit armed robbery. The last 10 years of the 30-year sentence will be probation. 16-year-old Ryan Skeen was shot in the neck last October. Police say drugs were involved in the case and that robbery was a motive. If you stepped outside today, you probably noticed the smell of fire and thick haze. It's all because of brush fires burning in North Georgia. The Georgia Forestry Commission extinguished nearly 24 fires. However, they're still working to put out 3 other fires on Lookout Mountain and 1 in Rocky Face. The smoke has drifted all the way down to central Georgia. And next time you go shopping, you may want to think about helping out needy families in central Georgia. Over the weekend, Kroger launched its annual Canned Hunger campaign. You can either donate $1, $3, or $5. All of the money goes towards the Middle Georgia Community Food Bank. The news continues on 13WMAZ.com, and you can watch Eyewitness News 5, 6, and 11, and at 10 on Central Georgia's CW.
Hi, it's the Chief Meteorologist Ben Jones in the 13 WMAZ Weather Center. You may have noticed the smoke around central Georgia. This is all coming from the wildfires in North Georgia. The winds have shifted, blowing it from the north down to us, but this should start to move to the east as we go into tomorrow. Upper 30s for tonight and then mid-70s tomorrow. The 7-day show's nice week. It's on 13WMAZ.com. Have a great night.
I'm a firefighter.
A teacher.
I'm a farmer. I'm a barber.
A waitress. A mom. We're all part of your community. Every day we move in and out of each other's busy lives.
It's easy to take for granted all the little moments that make up our everyday.
Some are good, others not so much.
But that's life. It's when you experience a moment of uncertainty, something or someone's behavior that doesn't seem quite right.
These are the moments to take a pause.
Because if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not. It's not about paranoia
or being afraid.
It's about standing up and protecting our communities.
One detail at a time.
Because a lot of little details can become a pattern.
We
We trust our instincts.
just like you should.
Because only you know what's not supposed to be in your everyday.
So protect your everyday.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
This is Herman Cain. Join me weekdays from 9 to noon on News Talk 940 WMAC.
Content, psychological nudity. Listener discretion is advised. And now, America's most exciting radio talk show, The Savage Nation, home of borders, language, culture. And here he is, winner of the National Radio Hall of Fame Award, Michael Savage.